She called 911 on my wife because she wouldn't answer the door. Just let that sink in for a second. Not because of a fight, not a crime, not even a noise complaint. Just because she stood out there for 20 minutes, knocking herself hoarse and got ignored. And here's the cherry on top. My wife Lena happens to be the brand new police chief in town. But Nancy, our self-crowned HOA president, didn't have a clue. So buckle up, because this is how suburbia turns into its own soap opera faster than you can say community standards. We'd only just moved into this place, fresh start, decent schools, neighbors who wave when they mow the lawn, all that stuff people hope for when they sign a mortgage. Lena had just landed a massive promotion, but she wanted to keep it under wraps. "Just tell folks I work in finance for now," she whispered, shoving boxes around the living room. "Fine by me. I'm the class clown, she's the brains, it's always worked. She handles the important stuff, I handle dad jokes and mowing the grass, everybody wins." So one random Tuesday morning, I'm in the kitchen trying to wrangle some burnt toast out of the toaster when the walls start shaking. Not exaggerating. It was like somebody was testing out a new battering ram on our front door. I peek out and see Nancy, HOA enforcer extraordinaire, standing out there like she's about to serve a warrant, face twisted up, that lemon-sucking glare she's famous for. Mind you, this is the same woman who greeted us on day one by dropping a 300-page binder of community standards on our porch and giving me a TED talk about grass height, bin placement, and the dire consequences of not pressure washing your mailbox. I once got a warning because our recycling bin was angled maybe 5 degrees off straight. You think I'm kidding, I wish. Anyway, Lena's inside on a Zoom call, actually presenting to half the city council, so she can't get to the door. Nancy loses it. She starts yelling through the door, ringing the bell like she's summoning spirits peering through the windows, hands cupped to the glass, total creeper mode. When Lena still doesn't answer, Nancy storms across the lawn shouting, "I know you're in there, I'm gonna handle this." That's never good. About 10 minutes later, sirens. I'm thinking, no way. She actually, but oh, yes, she did. A squad car rolls up, lights spinning, and this rookie cop steps out looking like he's still trying to figure out where they keep the handcuffs. Nancy flies over, phone in hand, breathless. That woman's dangerous. She's hiding something. She lies about her job. I think I saw her on a wanted poster. This poor kid's just trying to write it all down. Maybe wondering if there's a test on this later while Nancy's piling on. She starts speculating maybe Lena's cooking drugs, maybe she's plotting something. Why? Because she's private. That's the evidence. Then comes the moment. Honestly, I wish I'd had popcorn when Lena finally walks out from the garage. No drama, just jeans, a button-down folder in one hand, the other on her hip, radiating, "I'm too tired for this." She looks at the cop, not even acknowledging Nancy, and goes, "Afternoon, officer. Is there a situation here I should be aware of?" He tries to explain, stammering about a neighbor's call, but before he gets the words out, Lena pulls out her badge, flashes it, and says, "Chief Lena Monroe." I'd like to know why there's an officer at my door responding to what sounds like a neighborly meltdown. The rookie goes full statue, snaps straight. "Yes, ma'am," while Nancy makes this squeak like a goat with laryngitis and stumbles back like she's seen a ghost. Now, if this was a feel-good movie, maybe Nancy would have backed off, brought us cookies, learned a lesson. Nope. Next day, we get an official notice from the HOA full of legalese about failure to engage with neighborly expectations and creating a hostile atmosphere. Lena reads it, snorts, and says she's writing her own exit script. Let her dig. And dig she did. Because the week after Nancy calls an emergency HOA meeting, community center projector the works, she titles her slideshow "Protecting Our Neighborhood from Threats Within." Not even subtle. She runs through this presentation accusing Lena of hiding her identity, brings up some old out-of-context article about a controversial arrest from years ago. Then here's the twist she puts up. A blurry photo starts rambling about excessive force, accuses Lena of lying to the whole neighborhood, and somehow blames her for property values. The neighbors, man, you could feel the tension, some whispering, others looking for exits like, do we clap, do we boo, do we run? But Lena, cool as ever, she stands up, no podium, no slides, just her voice, and that look that says she's not here for your drama. She pulls out a letter, starts reading. It's a commendation from the governor and the attorney general praising her for saving 3 kids from a meth lab fire during the very arrest Nancy tried to smear her with. The suspect convicted 25 years in prison. Everything Nancy showed you is public record. Lena says she just left out the part where I dragged 3 kids out of a burning house. Dead silence. Then someone in the back starts clapping. Then another. Suddenly everyone's applauding. Even the skeptical folks are on their feet. I look over. Nancy's face is white as drywall. She tries to yell, says she has real proof, starts fumbling with her phone, and Lena just leans in calm as ever. Then show it now. In front of everyone. Of course she doesn't just blurts out, "I need to call my attorney," and bolts for the side door. Within a week, the board holds a vote. Nancy's out as HOA president. Within a month, for sale sign on her lawn sold fast. I heard a rumor she moved to Florida and, not kidding, filed a complaint down there about someone's lawn flamingos. Some people never learn. But wait, it gets better. 2 weeks later, the neighborhood hosts its annual outdoor movie night. Big inflatable screen popcorn kids running around with glow sticks, everybody happy. We show up a little late, and Tommy, the neighbor's kid, is waving us over. He's grinning all proud. Turns out his dad had uploaded security footage of Nancy's 911 call, complete with Lena's badge, revealed to YouTube. HOA Karen tries to arrest police chief. 3 million views and climbing. Somehow, don't ask me, I blame divine karma. The video syncs with the main projector. Full surround sound, 30-foot screen, Nancy's voice echoing out. She's a criminal. She's hiding. And Officer Martinez, Rookie of the Year, standing there saluting Lena like she's the president herself. The crowd cracks up. Some gasp, some clap. A couple of old-timers give a standing ovation. I spot Nancy slinking away at the back, hat pulled low, trying to disappear, but not before she trips over a cooler and soaks herself in someone's Dr. Pepper. If that's not karma, I don't know what is. After that, Lena walks the neighborhood with a different kind of peace. Folks wave differently. Maybe a little slower, a little more respectful. Even grumpy old Mr. Peters across the street started trimming his hedges with a little more precision. And me, I keep telling this story because honestly, you couldn't make this stuff up. So yeah, Nancy called the cops on the police chief over a bruised ego and lost everything but her old lawn chair. But let me leave you with this. Does it ever really matter who's right in neighborhoods like this? Or is it just about who's got the loudest voice? Until someone shows up who actually knows what the law says. What would you have done if you were in our shoes, ever tangled with an HOA bully who pushed it too far? If you had the power, would you let them dig their own grave like Lena did, or would you cut the rope early? Drop your stories below. Let's hear about your own neighborhood showdowns. I bet we're not the only ones.